Why would a man worth millions cut off his own flesh and blood to leave everything to a dog? While his greedy heirs were already measuring the mansion for renovations, a dying millionaire was watching a shelter rescue puppy named Milo. This isn't just about money, it's about the ultimate betrayal. The mansion had everything? Gold-trimmed ceilings. Marble floors that reflected every step. Silence so heavy, it almost echoed. But no laughter. No warmth. No life. At the center of it all, lay a man who once controlled everything. Mr. Harold Whitmore. A millionaire. A man who built fortunes from nothing. But no, he couldn't even lift his own hand. The machines beside him breathed louder than he did. Each slow inhale, each fragile exhale. A reminder that time was running out. Outside his room, his family waited. Not with tears, but with tension. I should get the estate, one whispered. He promised me the company, another snapped. Ed? This house alone is mine, a third insisted. No one knocked. No one entered. No one asked, "Are you okay?" But every afternoon, at exactly the same time, the door opened quietly. CL. Era. A nurse with gentle hands, soft eyes, and a calm presence that didn't feel forced. She adjusted his blankets, checked his vitals, spoke to him like he was still human. Then one day, she brought something unexpected. A small rescue puppy. Golden fur, slightly messy. One ear bent awkwardly. Tiny paws tapping softly on the FL. His name was Milo. The moment Milo stepped into the room, something changed. The air felt lighter, warmer, alive. Milo pow, said, looked at the old man, then slowly wagged his tail. Animals aren't allowed, a voice had argued earlier. But Mr. Whitmore whispered, "Let him st. Milo jumped gently onto the bed. Careful. Slow. As if he understood the moment. He walked toward the man's trembling hand. And placed his tiny paw on it. For the first time in eyes, Mr. Whitmore smiled. And from that moment, Milo never left. When the machines beeped Milo stayed. When the nights grew long and silent, Milo curled beside him. When the old man's breathing became then, Milo rested his head close to his chest. Not for money. Not for reward. Just because. One evening, as golden light filled the room, Mr. Whitmore read, "Why does he stay?" Clara smiled softly. "Because he loves you, without needing a reason." Those words read, because in his entire life, love had always come with conditions. Contracts. Expectations. Power. But this was different. That night, he made his final decision. Days later, the family gathered, dressed in black, but thinking in green. The lawyer stood still, the will in his hands. "To my family," he began. They leaned forward. "Hungry. I leave my gratitude. Confusion. The entirety of my estate. Silence. Will be placed into a trust." Their eyes lit up. For the lifelong care of a rescue dog named Milo. Everything read. "This is absurd. You've manipulated him. This can't be legal." But the lawyer continued. "The remaining funds will establish animal shelters, rescue programs, and care centers worldwide." Clara stood still, tears streaming. At her feet, Milo wagged his tail. Unchanged. Unaware. Pure. Later that night, the mansion fell silent again. Clara entered the now empty room. The machines were gone. The bed untouched. She sat slowly. Milo jumped beside her. Curled into the same place he always had. She placed her hand gently where his once stayed. "You gave him peace," she whispered. "When no one else did." Milo looked up, tail wagging softly. Because in the end, the man who had everything chose the only love that asked for nothing. And sometimes, the purest hearts don't understand wealth. They just understand love. If this story touched your heart, don't scroll, share it so someone else feels the light too.